Hey guys, welcome back to Rags and Stitches. I'm popping on here tonight on a work night, believe it or not. I came home and I got comfortable and I was like, you know what? I'm going to make another sewing machine cover. Now, this is unique what I'm doing. Okay, so I popped on here to share it with you. And it's so simple. So, first of all, somebody gave me a quilt that was not ever done and it's old. It had no backing. And they said, here, use this for scraps. I'm like, happily, right? So, because you can cut the squares out and use it for stuff. Look how cute it is. So I thought, what do I want to do? Well, I used some of it for the ironing board, as you know, that I got at the thrift store that I covered on the front. But I wanted to make some sewing machine covers that match for my sewing machine and my serger, even though my serger's not working. So over here is the one I completed last night. As you can see, and it's very sturdy. It's like I did a great seam up here, but it's lined so it'll stand up. It's lined with the stuff that took me forever to buy. The fusible interfacing. Can you see it? So what I'm doing is I put one panel. I don't want to use a lot of my fusible interfacing because I have a lot of new projects I'm working on. So it's over there and I don't want to be buying it all the time. So I'm trying to conserve it, which as you can see from this one that came out beautiful, I just need it here to make it stand up. So I didn't cut it very straight there, but I put some fusible and ironed it on. It's stuck on there. It's ironed on. Okay. Because, on the back side, and I got it off Amazon, by the way. It's really not expensive. I don't know why it took me so long to get it. But I just ironed it just where the pattern is. And now I'm going to sew together. I'm going to put another panel with this. So it's going to be sandwiched in between. And then I'm going to make one for my small sewing machine to match this one. I just had to pop on here and show you how clever. So I have cut one long piece because what I want it to do ultimately is be like this. This will be the front. Okay. So, and I'm going to turn inside out and sew the edges together. But first I have to sew two parts together. Sandwiched in the middle is going to be the fusible interfacing. I think that's what it's called. I'm still learning. Bear with me. Okay, so what we need to do right now, I wanted to pop on here and do this with you, is we need to cut another piece just to be the liner. So, trying to see if I got a piece left that's wide enough. I don't know. Let's see here, hold on, guys. This might be it. I had a piece that was wide enough to use as the liner. This might be it. Because ultimately, we don't need, it just needs to be, where it's at least almost 4 panels. This one is probably a little short. Let me see, guys. Yeah, it's a little short on the inside of that side, but it covers the main areas. Do I have any that's bigger than that? Let's see. I've got a feeling this might be a little bit. Okay, you may have to do 2 panels because this panel's better. Okay, what I may have to do is improvise. Okay. Several things I wanted to show you while I'm cutting this out. I'll talk to you about it. And I'm not doing exact cutting here, guys. This is just to see if this is going to work. This piece. See, I'm going to have to cut it different because these scissors are the best. Get you some Fiskar scissors, guys. Sewing scissors, man, they're the best. Okay, that's not going to work. This might work. Hold on. Let's see. Just to cover down here. Yep. That's what we're going to do. Okay. So it's going to have to be 2 pieces, and I'm going to have to, hold on. Let's see. So with this one, because this one's bigger. So let me turn it to where it needs to be. You can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm trying, guys. I think that's it. I think these 2 pieces might be okay. And you're going to see what I'm doing in just a minute. I'm going to turn you around and you're going to be facing, I've got a whole new setup in here now. So we should be able to move you over here and you can see the sewing table. So let me unplug you first. I have 2 screens, so I had to unplug you. Okay. Let's see if we can give you a good view of the sewing table. Let's move this over. Yeah, there we go. All right, I want to show you this first of all before we do anything. Here is the phone. Here is the spin around rotating cutting board for my rotary cutter. I have a rotary cutter now, and I have an electric cutter as well. I just got a small one, but you see how it rotates? Isn't it cool? It doesn't have a whole lot of room to rotate in here. Let me see if I turn that upwards if it's better. There's that lamp again, guys. It's that lamp again. He's acting up. I'm gonna turn it for there. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So it's not a lot of cutting room, but it's better than it was. So everything is, it's all sewing here now. Okay. So let me see here. So what I want to do is take the piece that has the ironed on fuse here, and I'm going to lay it across here because I still don't have a huge table, but it'll work. Okay. This is just for the inside, so it doesn't have to be perfect, but it does have to give it a little bit of substance here. This is sort of it. I think this is going to work better, in all honesty, because it has the middle to it. So what we want to do is we want to sew. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Well, I've added another step for myself. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have to sew it separate, 2 pieces together. You see what I'm saying? To make the liner. Because I'm running out of fabric. No, I'm still going to have this hanging out. See if it works better this way. Aha. No. Let's try this way. What I'm trying to do is get it to come all the way to the bottom, and it's just not happening, is it? Shoot, guys. Well, I may be short on it. I can't just lay it across because this side's not even. And I don't think I have any other sides. So we're just going to improvise here. I think this might work. Try not to cut that pattern because I might want to use it another time. Okay, let's move that out the way. Now let's see. And I'm not measuring and all that. This is just to slip over my sewing machine. Okay. It's just going to be a little bit smaller than I anticipated, but it'll still work. So first thing I want to do, move my good piece away, and we're going to sew these 2 pieces together. I want this side down like this, and this side this and clips may not work. Sure. See, now this side doesn't have an edge. Did. You still need a side with an edge, guys. I thought that was going to work, but I was wrong. Wait a minute. What's this one? Let's see what this one is. That's a bad thing is when you start cutting up everything, you have pieces everywhere and you don't know what's really. All right, let me turn this around and put it facing down so you can kind of see. Okay. Can you see all right, guys? I apologize. The lighting is still not great for video in here, but I did want to share it. Okay. This is too short. It's been cut into. This is too short. This has both sides. Let's see. You know what? That actually may work. That's exactly what I need right there. That's what I need. Well, that's what we're going with because the rest of this don't look right. Okay. So let's line it up and clip it together. And if it's a little short at the bottom, that's okay. This is the liner, remind you. It's not the outside. This is just the inside to make it a little thicker. And we're not sewing this together that way. I'm just pinning it so I can see how long it's going to be. As far as line. See, we're just missing down here, which is okay. We can do that. We just don't want to be missing on the sides. So this is going to come out cute and it's going to be quick. I swear it. We hope so, right? Every time I get on camera, we never know. Okay. Let me turn my phone on silent. Okay, phone's on silent. Now let's see what we can do here. All right, so there's nothing worse than watching someone's video and you hear their phone going off all the time. Isn't that annoying? Sorry about that. So, okay, I have, using my new thread and bobbin, it's all ready to rock and roll. I have my off-white thread in here. Okay. It's all ready to go. Now plug her in. And like I said, usually I'm a lot more together on time. I might need that. So the thing is, when someone, there's like nothing better than someone giving you scrap fabric. It is so awesome because you can do so many things, you know? And I just feel like it's such a special gift when somebody gives me something like this. And it wasn't ever lined, you know, and it's old, you can see. So it's not like it would be great as a blanket because it would need to really be like, I don't even know if you could put bleach on this because this fabric is really old. Okay, so here we go. All right. The bad news is I can't put you up here on the sewing table because I need the space. So we're going to try to do it like this. I'm going to see. Okay. So we're sewing these two sides together. We're going to do it from the other side. We want it inside out. So good side and good side. So good side facing good side because we want to open it the other way. Okay. We're going to sew about a 1/4 inch seam and we're going to zigzag it. So I am set on 11 on my sewing machine. Here we go. Just going to do this little piece here about a 1/4 inch down. Going to find our petal. We're going to do a little bit forward and then back. And let it take off. Can you see all right? I'm letting it take off. It doesn't have to be caught on the string. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's the liner. But if I was doing it for someone else, I'd be a lot more careful. Yeah. Back. Good. All right. So now what I'm going to do. Now you see the zigzag where we've got it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut right close to that zigzag, trim it, the excess off, but I'm going to be careful not to hit my zigzag stitch. Okay. Because it's nice and holding it together, but we want it trimmed because we're going to turn it the other way around and we don't want anything bulky under there. Hope you're able to see, guys. I know it ain't the greatest, but I'm all excited about it. I wanted to do it quickly because I wanted to not be too late sewing tonight. I had some other things I had to do. So let's flip it around. And there you have a nice seam. Look at that. Very nice. Okay. So now we can match it up with our good piece, our outside piece. What's that? Okay, something's rolling. Oh, I'm caught a bobbin. Okay. So this is the part I want to be the front. Okay. So the front, and then we're going to place the liner. You're going to be amazed at how quick this is, guys. So the front, we're going to place the liner. That's the part where we really want the liner even. This other side can be short. Okay. But we need this side even because the back side, I don't care. But see, when you flip it over, this is going to be the front. So we want the sides lined up on this side. My other side, if it's a little short, oh well. It's going to be in the back. Nobody's going to see it. And it's for me. So I'm not worried. But I just basically wanted to just get on here and show you this idea I had. And so, and how quick and easy it was. Okay. Now what I want to do is this is going to be the end of part 1 of this video. Okay. And then we're going to have part 2 is when we finish it like we normally do. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to explain it to you. While I end this video, I'm going to go completely around the perimeter. Okay. I'm not sewing the sides together. I'm just sewing. Well, I am sewing the sides together, but I'm not flipping it and sewing it together yet to be the cover. I'm going to go all the way around and about a 1/4 inch seam. No, more than that. About an inch seam all the way around just to sew these two pieces together. Okay. But I'm not sewing the sides of the cover together yet. Okay, that's what I was trying to say. Because, see, we have to turn it inside out. So right now, we just want to sew these two panels together to make a sandwich is what I'm doing. So I don't want to sit here while, I don't know how to edit. So, so this will be part 1. And when I come back, we will sew the two sides together, flip it inside out, and we'll have it ready. Okay, guys? So meet me back here shortly. I will be back. And I'm going to get started sewing this together, and you'll see what a great idea this was and how pretty it comes out. And then you've got your own cover for your little sewing machine or big sewing machine or whatever kind of machine you have. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, this is Rags and Stitches, part 1 of the scrappy quilted sewing machine cover. Okay, I'll be back. Bye.